after this time.
Right. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before we begin today's ceremony, please place all cell phones on silent or vibrate. I'm Lieutenant Commander DeBose, and I'll be the Master of Ceremonies. Commander Pizzurro, thank you for being here with us today. Thank you, shipmates and guests, for joining us to witness the promotion ceremony of Chief Petty Officer Shida and Petty Officer Second Class Klarman. Petty Officer Second Class Klarman will be promoted to Ensign, and Chief Shida will be promoted to Lieutenant Junior Grade. I would like to extend a special thanks to the families, Chief Shida's wife Nicole and children Matt, Elena, Jerome, and Leo, and to Petty Officer Klarman's wife Kate. It is now my pleasure to introduce Commander David Pizzurro of Coast Guard Cyber Command.
Thanks, Quinn. All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming here today for an awesome celebration. There are 5 promotions going on today, 5 commissionings. So we get to celebrate 2 here today with the Coast Guard Cyber family. Good news story, 2 gentlemen, probably more diverse backgrounds than I've ever seen. You guys couldn't be more different from one another, and yet you're both joining the C5I community today, the Commissioned Officer Corps. So that's super exciting. So start probably with Chris. Chris, Kate, thank you for coming out. Thank you for supporting your husband. Listen, he's obviously here because you've pushed him along the way, so thank you so much for that. Chris, you've got a pretty awesome career, between Sector New Orleans, Sector New York. You did some time up in Dutch Harbor. The good news is you're probably not going to get orders back to Dutch Harbor, so you can cross that one off the list, definitely not going back. And then you came to Coast Guard Cyber Command, which is where I got to meet you. And quite honestly, when we first got here, I didn't understand this Maritime Cyber Readiness branch. Wasn't at all clear what we were doing with MSTs, like how they fit in. But having worked with you for the last couple years, like Chris, I've been sincerely impressed with your technical skills, your abilities. You're obviously the right guy that blends that operational experience that you brought from the sector world and combines it with that cyber experience that you've developed while you're here. And I think that is absolutely recognized in your commissioning today. And we absolutely, I know you're going to the office of 761. You're going to drive some requirements for us, which, yes, who was that Lieutenant Milberg? Lieutenant Milberg knows where it's at.
We got one.
We have been pressing on 7.6 as hard as we can, so it's good to know we got an inside guy there now that can help us advance our cyber requirements going forward. So I'm extremely excited for you on that and starting your career. It's a great place to be tied into the Nerve Center and figuring out how to fit into the organization and how to press forward. Chief, man, I've known you since 2009. No, Nikki, thank you for your great support of Alex. The good news is you are probably not going back to Kodiak either. For those who don't know, Chief Shida has spent, 3 tours in Kodiak? 1 tour in Michigan, and now he's in the DC area, headed out to West Virginia. Again, awesome career. You've done field touch labor most of your career, it looks like, between cutter time and then ESUs and ESDs. You've been at units that have been turned off now, that no longer exist. But he's been out there leading sailors, doing that technical work, all the great things that we expect in our leaders of our organization. Headed out to West Virginia, joining the C5I Service Center and the product line, doing network work, correct?
Yes.
So again, great opportunity, great place to be, helping to start your career. So again, thank you for your service. To Nikki and to Kate, thank you for your support of your husband. Everything is awesome. And what we're going to do is we're going to move forward. So, Lieutenant Commander DeBose, publish the order.
Yes, sir. The commission from the President of the United States and the oath of office are reminders of the commitment Lieutenant Junior Grade Shida and Ensign Klarman have made to the President and to the American people. Military guests, attention. To all who see these presents, greetings. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of Alex Shida and Christopher Klarman, I do appoint these officers to the grade of Lieutenant Junior Grade and of Ensign in the United States Coast Guard to rank as such from the 16th day of November 2021. These officers, therefore, will carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the office to which appointed by doing and performing all manner of things thereunto belonging. And I do strictly charge and require these officers and other personnel of lesser rank to render such obedience as is due an officer of this grade and position. And these officers are to observe and follow such orders and directions from time to time as may be given by me or the future President of the United States of America or other superior officers acting in accordance with the laws of the United States of America. This commission is to continue in force for the time being under the provisions of those public laws relating to officers of the Armed Forces of the United States of America and the component thereof in which this appointment is made. Done at this city of Alexandria, this 16th day of November, in the year of our Lord, 2021, and of the independence of the United States of America, the 245th year. By the President, signed Alejandro Mayorkas, Secretary of Homeland Security. Will the family and friends assisting with the placing of the new shoulder boards please come forward? All right. Now, the newly appointed officers will affirm the oath of office. Brenda Pizarro.
Let's make it official. Please raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Albert Lehman,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
And I take this obligation freely
and I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation
without any mental
or
reservation
purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion,
And I will well and faithfully
and I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office
of the office
by which I am to enter.
by which I have to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Well, I will now turn it over to the newly promoted officers, starting with Lieutenant Junior Grade Sheila.
I really do hate talking in front of people. But, thanks to my family. And, it kind of sucks to have to leave cyber so quickly. It's a good team.
Woo! All right. Yeah, first, thanks to Kate for being very supportive of my entire career, which is very difficult at times. And, can't do it without her. Thanks for my shop. Michael DeVol here, he helped kind of get me kicking. We got in and get us going and learning the skills we need to do to push myself in my career and, consider cyber seriously. Thanks for Commander DeVos for coming in and being a great leader, following up behind Michael. There's no slack there. Mr. Fredrickson and Mr. Mildenberger, both of you are sources of pushing me, telling me I could do something, and I really appreciate that. We need that support in life, and you guys did it, so I appreciate it. And everyone else, y'all are awesome. I could just go through, Brian, Mike, Stephanie, so many people in the office just help, and it means a lot. Thank you.
Congratulations to our two newly appointed officers. Looking forward to you doing great things in the service as new officers. And this concludes today's ceremony. Thanks everybody for your attendance. All right.
Go get your notes.